Hi boys and girls. So today we're going to be writing the letter I. Actually, I guess we're going to be printing the letter I. And we're going to start with that lowercase I. The reason we start with lowercase, the lowercase vowels in the letters is that the lowercase is actually more important to learn, because when your child goes to school, they are going to be using the lowercase letters in the majority of the materials that they will be reading. So we're going to use a pencil. We want to make sure that we're holding that pencil with these 3 fingers, just like this. And we're going to start with the straight line first and then the dot second. So we start that straight line right here, and then the dot will be up here. I am going to work with markers so that you can see exactly what I'm writing on camera. And of course, I want to hold my pen fairly close to the tip. So we're going to make that straight line first, starting in the middle, and then we're going to make that little dot. Straight line, starting at the middle. I'm going to make sure we don't go past the bottom line, and then a dot. Straight line, and then a dot. Straight line, and then a dot. Straight line, and then a dot. And you're just going to continue, and then each one will get smaller. When you get down to here where it says try your own letter, you want to make sure you're starting at the middle line, that you're not going past the bottom line, and that you're putting that dot just like this. You don't want to dot it high, you want to dot it fairly close to your nice straight line. And down here we've got a word. You may just simply trace. Remember, we always start at the top when we trace. And that word is igloo. And an igloo is a place where Eskimos will build a shelter to live in. And here we've got the capital or the big I. You can simply trace it with your finger to begin with. And you can see on this one that you start way at the top line. On the little I, we actually started right in the middle. But for the big I, it's going to be a lot taller. Again, students are working with pencil. Only Mrs. Lazar, Miss Gale will work with the marker. I'm tempted to start here, you see that? But we start at that straight tall line first. And then we go left to right. And come down here and do this one last. So, tall man first, and then across the top and across the bottom. Tall man, across the top. It actually should line up with that line. Across the bottom. Just like that. So we're going to make the medium-sized ones, and then each one will get smaller as we go. And then down here, you have a space where you can try them on your own. Try not to do what I did. See how I made it bigger here, and this kind of went over the line. I want it to just line up nice and even. And make sure that when you cross the top and the bottom, that they're about the same size. Letter I looks like it's easy, but it's actually a little bit challenging to get it even. And here's a word for us to trace, and that is an ice cube. This word is ice. So this one makes that soft I sound, igloo. And then this one makes I. It says its name, ice. And if you need to take a break between doing these writing worksheets, they can get a little bit intense. We just ask that you try to write your name every day. Here we have a name that begins with the letter I, and that name is Isabel. And for each line, we've just dropped a letter off. We want to make sure that we are printing these in the Zahner-Bloser alphabet, because that's what our local district uses, is that Zahner-Bloser alphabet. And if you need to, you can simply trace over with a dry erase marker, and you can erase. This actually goes in a zip baggie so that you can reuse this paper every single day. So here we have the full name, Isabel. We want to try and keep it on those lines. And then here we're going to do the L in Isabel. And then here's the L. We're going to trace. This time we're going to do the E and the L. And then now we've got the B, the E, the L. And don't expect your child to be able to do this full thing the first time they do this. They're probably going to have to work up to just being able to do their full name. But do practice writing your name every single day, because it's very important to be able to write your full name whenever you do go to kindergarten. They will learn it. They'll spend time doing the name, but it's good to come to school at least with an idea how to begin writing your name. Fantastic, and we will see you in the next video.